Okay, this short video is going to be a little update on some things I was a little flaky on yesterday, so I apologize for that. I was looking for the menu for Lineweights. You can see I have it open here now. If you go over to the right portion of your screen and click on the little three bars that say Customization, you'll notice it comes up. You can add more tools down to your settings toolbar. And this was turned off, so I'm going to turn on line weight. You should turn it on. You're going to see this icon appear. My fault, should have known where that was. And once we do that, we can go, just close this out, and we can pick up our line weights, and you just click on it, it'll turn blue. There's some line weight settings here if you want to check those out. So you didn't see anything happen here, but if we go to our layer properties, because we're going to set our line weights to whatever the layer is by layer, and we'll just go to our layer properties. For our P100, I'm going to change this line weight to 0.7, let's see, 0.7, or do we want 0.07? 0.7 millimeters. And select OK. As soon as I did that, you'll notice that my line weight here became much bolder on the screen. So just keep that in mind. Again, my mistake. So that was just how to change the line weight, and I'll do this when I'm showing you things in the video, so they just show up better. It'll show up the same way in our paper space, but what you'll notice is if I go to do a plot preview on this piece, and I'll set it to Adobe PDF and hit preview, it still gives me the same line weights as before. Whatever that pen table we had set up for it will remain, so that doesn't really have a play in it. It's just visibility on the screen. So you can leave it at 0 in your case, or you can change it, but sometimes what you'll find is that the line weights on the model become kind of cumbersome. Now, with that in mind, I also had an issue with offsetting this, and unless you set a point, it doesn't change to relative coordinates, so it's always looking for this 0, 0. So here's a way around that, and maybe I've looked up tentative offsets and things like that. There's probably an easier way to do it, but I haven't quite found the tool yet. But we can take our circle tool, and I'm just going to draw the circle in this point, and it was a 0.5 radius. And we're just going to take our move tool. You can just hit M, letter M, move, enter. It says select the object. Oops, okay, get out of it. I'm going to hit M, enter. Now it says select object. Okay, hit enter. My base point, just left click here. We're going to move it over 1, comma, and -1, comma, and there it is. So we can use that 2-point offset to move things into place, as well as doing the tentative thing where you can kind of line up. But the problem with the tentative thing is it always goes to 0, 0, so you would need to know where to point that. From this point we did 0, 0, so we were able to use it, but from up here we actually need to move it, which means we have to set a point to reset the relative coordinate base to 0, 0 up here, so that we can go over distance and down distance. I've also I'm going to post a video that I found online on tentative snaps, which it's only like 10 minutes long, so you may find that helpful also. So again, apologize for messing that up, but let's just go put our dimensions on while we're right here. We're just going to change our level to dimensions. You'll notice our line weights change over here. We'll just go to our linear dimension here. We'll find that center point. I think that was 1.5 and 1.5, wasn't it? Screwed up. Alright, so we'll fix that. Let's see what happens if we move this object, enter. We got to go 0.5, comma, negative 1.5. Look at that. Move the dimensions and everything because it is attributed to that circle. So now we'll come here to this point and we go down 1.5. Okay. Go back to our layout. Still good. Right click, hit plot. Set it to Adobe PDF. Let's just take a quick look at, just for the heck of it, let's see, try this one just to see. I'll hit preview, looks good. We'll hit print. I'm going to put this in my desktop next to the other one, which was right here, assignments. So there's our PDF. Now the difference by doing it this way, it's still a PDF file, but you'll notice over here it maintained our layers. So this is a layered PDF. So if I don't want to see my dimensions on the drawing, I can actually turn those off so they don't show up. So it's basically maintaining our layers so that we can turn things on and off within the PDF file. So anybody that you mail us to will actually do the same thing. So it's just another cool tool to use. And we'll probably end up using this as our export tool for your homework, so that so we can check your layers, make sure stuff is in the right layer, and you know, that's important. So get out of this, and always I like to go back to my model. We'll do a file, save, and we will file, close, file, close. It's an old one. Brings us back to our home screen. We'll just close this out. So again, that's just a little update, and take a look at the other video I'm going to post on here from another instructor talking about snaps and O snap. All right, thanks.